I firmly believe that there are people out there in this world that you know in your heart when you met them that they were approved by God, by the universe to be your partner in life, to be there for you in life. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, this would have been for you. But the thing about people is we have the opportunity of free will, of choice to step into our higher calling or to stay stagnant. We have the choice to do the inner work it takes to get where you are fully, like, your full purpose is, or to do the easy thing and just find the easier routes and kind of ignore some of the shadow work, the self improvement that it takes. We have our own choice, our free will to choose our life and how we want to live. So when you meet somebody out there in the world and you just know, like, together you could be unstoppable with both of your talents, with both of your personalities, but then that person chooses to walk away, let them walk. Let them go. Let them go. It doesn't mean that you are wrong. It doesn't mean that you are wrong at all. It means that you are doing the inner work. You're doing the work inside yourself. You're believing in not seeing the full results. You have been continuing to evolve, elevate, grow. You know your purpose and you want to see it through. You want to be happy. You want that fulfillment in life. And you are a hard worker and you're going to do it regardless of the circumstances. Nothing stops you from going higher and higher. No negative energy can stop you from achieving your goals. And you could meet someone or know someone in life and love them with all of your heart, and they have the choice of whether or not they are willing to step into their full purpose. Sometimes it's a yin yang where, like, one person's ready to step into their full purpose and the other person isn't. And then the next season, the other one's ready now, but then this one isn't. And then it's flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. And they could blame it on anything they wanted to. The timing's bad. My life's in shambles. This, that, and the other. I'm not good enough. How could I support you? Blah 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 blah. It's excuses. What they're saying is, I choose to not step into my higher calling. I don't want to do the work that it takes to be with you. I see what you're doing. I don't want to do it. God knows who this person can be if they chose to be that person. And that person would be a perfect match for you. But they are choosing not to become that person. And if they choose to become that person later, they've missed out on the opportunity to do your storyline with you. Because the sooner you let go of people, even if it's friendships that start to become like this, let go of the people who choose, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. No, I don't see this turning into anything. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm just going over here. God could have given them 100 million signs and 100 million chances while you were just seeing if they were going to be willing to step into who they are. But the second they chose not to step into who they are, they've missed out on the opportunity to be able to build your empire together. You can still do what you were meant to do. You can't do it with somebody if you hold on to people who are letting go of the purpose and the calling that they had in their life to be stagnant. If you choose to stay with that, you're only going to step out and choose your free will to step out of your purpose and your ultimate fulfillment. But if you continue to move forward, regardless of whether people decided to step into this with you, let go of people who no longer want to be the person they could have been. It only will open up the space to allow for the universe to connect you with the next person who is just begging for the opportunity to support you, to bring forth your visions. They have the same ideal sets and they want to talk with you. They want to have those conversations with you that elevate you because they're like, I love the way your brain works. That's how mine's working. I've been doing all of this work on myself too, and here's all of the things I've been learning. Oh my gosh, I'm so passionate about this too. Let's do something together to create a change in the world. I'm so passionate. I believe in you. I think you're amazing. I want to spoil the heck out of you. I am ready because I have done all the inner work that brings that confidence in me that makes me ready to be the person you deserve. You can't find someone who's going to become your perfect person if they're not willing to do the inner work that it takes for them to feel their inner worth to being the person that you deserve because you are doing the inner work. So if you're out there and you're having a hard time finding people and you feel like your soulmate has chosen not to be with you, it's likely they have chosen not to be with you, but they're no longer your soulmate. The second they stepped out of their purpose that God gave them for this world, the second they said, no, that's a little too tough. I just, this one looks easier. I'm going to go over here. The second they chose that out of their free will, they unaligned themselves to being your soulmate. It only allowed for the opportunity for another person that has been working on themselves to, oh, I feel, what is she doing over there? Like, suddenly their eyes are open to you because your energy is continuing to evolve and match their energy. Okay? We have free will as people. You have the free will to do it. So do they. And when people choose, I don't want to do the free will, they might regret it for the rest of their lives when they realize what they've missed out on building with you, because they could have done everything if they only wanted to be a more evolved version of themselves. But sometimes people are not ready to evolve until it's too late to join in with where you're headed, and you can't take everyone where you're going. Let them go so that you can find the person who is ready to be everything and more that you deserve, because they know within themselves who they are, and therefore they are not scared to love you limitlessly, to support you limitlessly, and to create the change that you are both passionate about. And it'll be a love like no other, because they have now become your soulmate, because they have continued to be the same person you are internally, and therefore it reflects on the external. And together, when you guys combine together, suddenly the magic of that passion and that connection just explodes, and that is your person. We have so many people who have the opportunity, who have the drive, and who have quite literally a timeline in their lives that they could have chosen to do everything and more with you. But when they choose with their free will, no, I don't want to do it, then they have officially put their name out of the ring, and the universe heard them, and they will stay where they are. That's their life. What their vision is, their vision. That is it. And if they decide to evolve later in life, they will find someone else later in life. But do you want to wait 10 years down the road to be able to start fully stepping into who you are? Or do you want to do it now? Don't wait on anybody. They might not even ever choose to evolve. Never wait on anyone. Let go of people who are not willing to become the person that they were supposed to be in this lifetime. Because letting go of those energies will only align you so much quicker to the person that will bring you fulfillment and joy and make you feel seen and heard and valued. And all of the visions and the dreams that you have are going to come true. And you're going to become abundant in your wealth. You're going to become abundant in your health. You're going to become abundant in your family. You're going to become abundant because you have finally aligned with someone who is doing the inner work just like you are. And God's like, I'm proud of you. You didn't get in your head about this. You didn't continue to chase. You didn't continue to repeat the same patterns. You're ready to be aligned with the new life that you've been calling in. Stop dragging people with you and align yourself with the people who are going to continue to grow with you. So good. Anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And remember that about every situation, friends, family, relationships. They're all aligned with you if they continue to also align with their purpose. And if they don't want to, let them go so you can find who was meant to be there for you and get where you're headed to your happiness and fulfillment much quicker. Okay?